After searching library database, you'll have a list of references you'd like to follow up. You can use the Check WebBridge button to check whether the library has access to the full text of the article. The WebBridge window shows you the details of your article. In this case, WebBridge presents a Find Full Text link, but what if WebBridge doesn't find electronic full text? What then? There are a number of steps that you can follow. If there's no electronic access via WebBridge, the first step is to check for a paper copy in the library catalogue. For example, we have an article here in the journal Environmental Biology of Fishes. We see the volume numbers and the date is 1995. WebBridge has not presented any Find Full Text option. Instead, there are Search the Library Catalogue options with a number of links to try. You can search the library catalogue by ISSN. This is a unique number that some journals have. Or you can search for the journal title. If I select the first link here, I'm taken to the library catalogue where it is run the search. We have two records for the Environmental Biology of Fishes journal. The first one says it is the electronic journal, and the second one here is a paper copy of the journal. Let's look at the electronic copy of the journal first. The library catalogue record shows you that there is a link to the journal. It also tells us that we only have access to this journal from 1997 to present. You'll remember that our article was in a 1995 issue of the journal, so we don't have electronic access to this journal for the year 1995. This is why WebBridge didn't offer a full text link to the electronic copy of the article. So let's try the paper copy of the journal instead. You can see here the library has from 1989 through to 2006, so the library has the journal for the year 1995 in a paper copy. Let's look at another example. This article is from the journal African Journal of Ecology, volume 28 from 1990. Again, I'm going to use the link in the WebBridge window to search the library catalogue. The catalogue shows we do have the African Journal of Ecology in electronic format, but that we only have the years from 1997 onwards, and the article I wanted was from the early year of 1990. So what do I do then? The library doesn't have electronic or paper copies of this journal. The next step is to use a catalogue called Sulcer. This searches the catalogues of the major libraries in Scotland. You can link to Sulcer from the library's web pages. From the university portal, I can link to the library. From the library's homepage, I can choose the link to the researchers section and then choose library and then about the library. If I scroll down, I can see there's a link to information about other libraries. This page explains how you can get access to other libraries, for example, other university libraries, and there is a section on other library catalogues, so I'll jump to that section. Under the heading Scotland, there is a link to the Sulcer catalogue. At the Sulcer homepage, I click on Go, and then for here I can search for my journal. If I know the title of the journal, I can choose Title As from the drop down menu, and I'm looking for the African Journal of Ecology. You can search by geographical area, so I'm going to choose Edinburgh and Glasgow area as they are easy to travel to from Stirling, and then click on search. The results show you the different libraries that have access to the African Journal of Ecology. Don't look at the electronic resource versions of journals because you won't get access to electronic journals at another institution. However, you can go and look at paper copies of journals. So I'm going to look at option number 1 here, which tells me it's at the University of Edinburgh. In the holdings section of the record, you can see the location is Edinburgh and that it's in their library called the Darwin Library, and that in the notes field it tells you which particular volumes and years they have. We wanted volume 28 from 1990, and so yes, Edinburgh Darwin Library does have this particular issue of the journal, so we could travel to Edinburgh to see our article in the journal. So far we've looked at accessing journal articles if Stirling has access to them, and if not, travelling to another library. But what do you do if another library nearby doesn't have access to the journal, or you don't want to travel? This is step 3, the document delivery service. We locate a book or journal article in another library and we ask for an interlibrary loan. Some articles will be sent in paper copy and some will be emailed directly to you. The service is for 3rd and 4th year students, postgraduates and staff. It's free for you to use. However, the library does have to pay for each request. We ask that you evaluate and prioritise the requests that you ask us for. You have an initial allocation of requests, but if these run out, you can simply ask the library rep in your department if you need more. You can register and make document delivery requests on the web from the library's web pages. From the portal, you would link to the library and then follow this path. I can link to the library from the left-hand menu. In the Researcher section, under Quick Links, there's a link straight to the document delivery service page. There's information about the service on the page, and you can also register online. Once you've registered, you would simply use the Login to Document Delivery System link. Then you enter your library barcode. This is the number on your student ID card. When you register, you will have chosen a password and then a login. And you can choose to make a book request or an article request. And you would simply fill in the details about the article you want to submit the request. So far I've looked at following up a journal article using WebBridge. What if you're not using WebBridge? I've got an example here of an article from 2011 in the journal Trends in Ecology and Evolution. The first thing I would do is log into the university portal and then link to the library's catalogue and search to see whether we have that particular journal. From the university portal, I can link directly to the library's catalogue. When searching for an article reference, I check for the title of the journal, not the article. So in this case, my journal title was Trends in Ecology and Evolution. If you have a long journal title, just the first few words is enough. And then I can change the option so that I'm searching only the journals that are listed in the catalogue, and then click on Submit. You can see it's the electronic copy of the journal. And then in the years section, I can see that we have from 1995 to present, and I was interested in an article from the year 2011. I could select the link here to link to the journal's website and then browse to find a particular year, volume and page numbers of that journal article. So to follow up references, the main steps are: first, step 1, use WebBridge in the library catalogue to check whether Stirling has access to the journal. If not, move to step 2, use Saucer to check for the journal in other Scottish libraries. If that's not possible, step 3, use the document delivery service to request a copy be sent from another library for you.